Star Wars The Last Jedi Trailer Breakdown 0144. The long-awaited trailer for Star Wars The Last Jedi is finally here, and here's a quick breakdown of some of the key things we've learned from it. A word of caution, however, the film's director Rian Johnson has warned that fans looking to avoid all spoilers and go into the movie clean should skip the new footage. If you're planning on doing just that, you therefore might want to give the below and the trailer itself, of course, a miss. Supreme Leader Snoke has plans, but are they for Rey or Kylo? At the beginning of the trailer, in a voiceover, we hear an unseen Snoke tell someone, "When I found you I saw raw, untamed power." And beyond that, something truly special. The implication is that he's speaking to Kylo Ren, who appears brooding, picking up his lightsaber as Snoke speaks. After all, we saw plenty of this kind of manipulation from Snoke in the first movie. But it's also very feasible that the Supreme Leader is actually talking to and about Rey, who appears just after the special beat. Snoke could also, we guess, be speaking about AT-ATs. There's a brief shot of a herd of the iconic fighting machines on screen during his words too, confirming their appearance in the film. And most Star Wars fans certainly felt something truly special the first time we saw one. Earth-splittingly powerful, as the trailer makes clear. Let's hope she didn't really do all that damage to protected seabird habitats. Skellig Michael used to portray Luke's island home of Ahch-To in the movie. "I've seen this raw strength only once before," Luke says, echoing Snoke's opening words. "It didn't scare me enough then. It does now." Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. Rey's almost unprecedented strength clearly reminds Luke of somebody else, as per his words above. It feels likely that he is speaking about Kylo Ren, whom he would have obviously seen grow up as Han and Leia's son Ben, and turn to the dark side. There is also a quick flashback in the trailer to Luke's burned-out Jedi training school, which we briefly saw in The Force Awakens, and a shot of Luke himself emerging from the burning ruins. We already know that Luke began training Ben, but later saw his former pupil turn on him and the others he was teaching. This again suggests that Luke could be thinking of Ren, and his fateful conversion, when he contemplates Rey's power. By cutting between the two, and ending with a shot that makes it look as if they've come face to face again, with Kylo outstretching his hand in welcome, most likely a bit of clever editing, the trailer goes out of its way to underline the fact that the powerful pair are linked. But how? The official Star Wars website was updated back in February to make it clear to readers that Ren and Kylo shared a bond in The Force Awakens. A mysterious connection seemed to link the two. Other than the fact that they're both strong in the Force, however, we've currently been given few clues as to whether there'll be another link between them. Star Wars The Last Jedi Trailer 0226. In the trailer, we hear the troubled villain mutter, "Let the past die. Kill it, if you have to. It's the only way to become what you were meant to be," as footage shows him pressing a lever, about to destroy a ship, and the face of a stricken Leia, implied to be on board, while this kind of Snoke-endorsed self-help advice is exactly the sort of thing that prompted Kylo to murder his father in The Force Awakens. It seems unlikely that the series would repeat this kind of devastating beat so soon. Plus, we know that there were always plans for the late Carrie Fisher to appear in the third of the new movies. Instead, it seems the trailer scenes are almost certainly just edited together to create the impression that Kylo is after Leia. Who could he be speaking to instead? Possibly himself. He does do that, after all. Or, more intriguingly, Rey. Carrie Fisher as Leia Organa. That squawking sidekick sat next to Chewbacca in The Falcon is a Porg, one of the puffin-like residents of Ahch-To. The way it copies Chewie's roar is absolutely adorable, and has created plenty of overnight Porg fans. Ewoks, stand aside. The pointy-eared fox-like creature glimpsed later on in the trailer will likely win a few admirers too. At least, that's what that "Fulfill Your Destiny" scene, in which Rey is suspended, screaming in pain, in midair, seems to be hinting at. There's not much Finn in the trailer, but there is some good news. There's a brief shot of the renegade stormtrooper battling his former boss, Captain Phasma, in the trailer, showing us both that this long-awaited Onion one will finally take place, and that Phasma herself will hopefully get a little more to do this time round too. It also confirms that Finn will again get to wield a lightsaber in The Last Jedi. 60 Star Wars characters, ranked from worst to best.